Hello guys, it's Kitsune. I am back for more Harvest Moon. And in the last episode we got the power berry unbeknownst to myself until I started eating it, and the fishing rod from Kurt. So basically all we have to do now is just get the fish. Tomorrow it's going to be a little cloudy and there is a 20% chance of rain. Okay. So yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine. That doesn't guarantee that we will be, but we should be. In the meantime, though, yeah, welcome back, guys. So what I was saying in the last episode, basically, is, oh, Kaiko again. You just give me all the gold ones today. In this recording, I should say. But, yeah, which game was it? I think it was, I mean, if I had to make a guess, I think it was the DS series. You could get, like, this, combo of a chicken and a chick, attached to each other, side by side. And I got that with my copy. And I loved it. I took good care of it. And then during the, unfortunately, during the whole situation with bedbugs last year, like I said, I had them treated, I put them in the dryer, I checked them for any bugs, I put them in bags, tied them up, and we had to put, like, all the bags outside to keep them out of the house from getting, reinfected. And when we were, got the house treated, and we were, bringing stuff back in, one of the things we would do instantly was, like, put them back in the dryer, try to burn up any remaining eggs that might be still, hiding. And, yeah. So I want to see, does he actually like these? Thanks a lot. I don't know. Good for you! It's always better to be up bright and early. Oh, he just, he's just praising me for being up. Hello. The dry season is the time period when it doesn't rain. Cool. Good story. But, yeah, that was one of them that I got, the special pre-orders. Hey Cloud, it seems to be doing well. Yeah, I am! And then the other one I got was, the chipmunk from Root Factory. I think it was a 2 or 3. I don't remember. It's been a long time. I could look up, like, which one it was from, but I'm not doing that right now. Not when I'm recording. No! But yeah, both of those are now long gone, thanks to my mom trying to be helpful and assuming that the bag that had my stuff in it was my cousin's that she left behind when they moved out, and she just tossed it without asking. And she did the same thing with some of my aunt's stuff as well. So my aunt lost her dentures, which those cost a pretty penny, So whatever. I mean, what can you do when your parent is a jerk? And she does things without asking to make sure what she's doing is okay to do. And then she gets upset when you get upset at her. So it's like, nobody wins. Oh, we don't have to do the goddess anymore. Okay. I was about to do it. I was like, wait a second. I don't have to. No more worshipping to the goddess. I can just ignore her now. Hooray! But, yeah, so I've been keeping up with Harvest Moon ever since, basically. Including when it went to not Harvest Moon, but still called Harvest Moon, thanks to Natsume owning the rights to the title. But yeah, God, those games suck. Those games suck so bad. I remember getting the one on the DS. Was it the Forgotten Valley? The Lost Valley? I don't know. It's the first one on the DS, basically. And, oh god. I took it with me to work, back when I was doing, like, a part-time, well, it wasn't even part-time, it was a seasonal, job, because I was working 9 to 9, and I didn't get paid until the very end, when I got let go, 'cause like I said, I was only there for the season, and, during my breaks, my lunch breaks, because I didn't really have any money, I would just, like, chew on a, meat stick that I had, because I got a gift card from the place I worked, for doing well. It was, like, one of their things, is they would have, like, a ghost, what's it called? Is it called a ghost customer? Who would pretend to be buying stuff, and they would judge you on your, workmanship, I guess. And I got one of them, and they rewarded me a gift card for the store. So I ended up using it for food. Well, I used the majority of it for food, and then I used the remainder of it, for a present for my mom, because she was complaining about wanting, like, a can opener, when I was living with her. So, yeah. I got her a Christmas gift. Woo! You're a feisty one. And, yeah, so I bought this one bag of these jerky sticks. So I'd have something to eat at work, on my breaks. And during that time, I also brought my 3DS with me with that new Harvest Moon game at the time. I don't know if it was actually new or not at that time. Have to look at the actual release date of that. But yeah, I brought it with me, and it was like, oh no! Well, oh well. You lose some, you win some. Oh my god! Don't worry about it. Oh my god. It's fine. It's just a fish. 120T. Oh my god. But, yeah, and yeah, so during my breaks, I was actually playing 2 different games. Mainly it was that one, because, you know, the other game I played was Pokemon Puzzle for the DS, or GBA, technically. But it's that really cute Pokemon Gold one, where you do like little puzzle battle. And you can get like the eggs, I think, while you play. I don't know, it's been a long time since I played it, but it's really cute. I like it. It's based off of Pokemon Gold. The land, the area, my life. But, yeah, so I played that one at one point, and then after I beat it, or at least I beat a round, I was like, okay, I'm gonna play Harvest Moon instead. And so I started focusing on playing Harvest Moon, the Forgotten Valley or whatever. And, yeah, it sucked. But it was like one of those games that I would play because like I had nothing else, and it was like so easy to pick up and put down. So I didn't have to worry about like, oh god, I have to be at work, you know. Alright, you know, I gotta get back on the clock. I could easily just close it and just put it away and do my business. But it was definitely one of those kind of mindless games where like every time it got to a point where I was like getting really frustrated with it, like, okay, what's next? Like, what do I do next? Because it's always limited you on what you could have. Um, every single time I hit that point, it would like give me something new. So I was like, okay, I'll give you one more chance. And I just kept going this cycle of like, I get really sick of the game, and then it gave me something new, and I was like, okay, fine. So whatever. Oh, helicopter. Hopefully you don't hear that. I opened the window because it's getting closer to night. It's like 6:46 right now, and it's actually, I got a cold breeze going now. So I opened the window. Goose is enjoying it. Yeah, that's her life right now. Food dish. Hello. 1 second. Ah. Okay, sorry. I had to take a sip. My throat was getting dry. Huh. But yeah, don't forget to water your plant, otherwise they'll become instantly dried and dead. And the only way to remove them is with your sickle. Hello. Oh man, I am so excited. I'm excited because I'm almost done with this game, or not. This round, I should say. Because God, I'm so excited to get to the next ending. I want to start befriending a horse and getting the Harvest Goddess dress. I want to do it. I want to do it now, but I can't. Because I got stuff I gotta do, you know? Hey, Cloud. You gave me a little nod. But yeah, I'm still sad that I lost that, that chicken and chick combo. Say, your grandbrother used to be here, right? Did he ever tell you stories about this place? Good question. I don't know. I'll see you later, Cloud. Well, wait, does he like the, regular fish? Thanks. I'll pay you back when I catch a big one. Okay, he does like that. I think. Are you finished with work today? I don't know. I'm gonna go fishing. But yeah, we can't... We are a few days away from being able to catch the silverfish. Which kind of sucks. Let me see. 1 second. We are literally 9 to 10 days away. Gur-da-da. Gur-da-da. Gur-gur-gur-ga. And that was a poem from Cloud. You're all welcome. But no, seriously, okay, so we're gonna have to put our animals away. Because I don't want them to get accidentally in the rain. And it sounds like it might actually rain with 65%. So. Oh, also, so even though I lost the one Rune Factory plushie I had, and my first Harvest Moon one, I still do have others. So they were all I can't say words. They were not all destroyed by my mom. So there we go. I said it. 'Cause I still have I still have like this giant cow that I got from I think that one was from New Beginning. I think. Because you could get like that one was like a giant cow or a yak. And I got the big cow. Because I mean, like, come on. Tiny yak or a cow? I'm gonna get the cow. I love cows. So, it was big, bubbly, round one. So of course I was gonna get it. And then I also got, oh god. I forgot the name of it. It's a type of rabbit. The Agora rabbit bunny, whatever. The one that you can get wool from in the games. And I got the pink cow from Wonderful Life Story of Season Edition. And fun fact about that, I actually got 2. I went crazy on that one because I was like, I saw the pink cow, I was like, I gotta get this. I gotta get 2 of them. So I got 2 copies. And I gave the other copy of the game to a friend. Because she didn't care about the cow. But, yeah. Don't worry about it. So I have them, like, stacked on each other. It's really cute. And then there's also, like, is it a buffalo? A brown buffalo. And, a capybara. So I got all those little guys. And I was able to save them, so they're fine. It just sucks that the first 2 that I ever got in my life are gone. Disappeared into the nether. So, oh well. What can you do? What can you do? Alright. There's Joe. And we're catching a lot of fish. We're making progress. Oops, sorry. But, in the meantime, this is probably going to be the last episode I do for tonight. Only because I don't know how much more juice my headset has, so depending on that, I'll either make a full episode like I've been doing so far, like 55-minute-ish, 50 to 55 about, you know, an hour worth, or it's gonna be like a partial episode, and then I'll split it, or I'll splice it together with the other half. But yeah, will I be able to make it in time to get the silverfish? I don't know. I mean, considering this is still day 5 of summer, probably not. And I don't really want to skip days, because again, I want to make some money. So I want to catch as many fish as I can. Personally, big fish, but because these small fish aren't going to do me much. I don't think I can cook them or anything. Boot! Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta put my animals in. Ah, the swearing, possibly. And I think Joe said that it's not good to actually, I almost said farm, to fish in the storm, so I might just like do some rounds for gathering stuff and then just call it a day instead of fishing. But don't worry about it. Don't you worry your pretty little faces. Oh no, you're already asleep. Well, at least he didn't get mad at me for picking him up, so that's good. Alright, all you guys get into your coop And we're good. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, I noticed something I could talk about. Okay, so for the new game that's coming out, Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. There's a few things that I know of. I don't know if I mentioned this in like a previous episode or not, but I do know now that you can be any of the genders, which is you could be female. I was you could be gay. That's not a gender. That's a sexuality. But don't worry about it. Okay, I gotta sell some of these eggs. But yeah, I'm glad I put them in. Okay, it's gonna be hot for a while, but tomorrow is gonna be a little cloudy. 20%. Okay, so we should be fine. Let's see. 1 second. I gotta do something. There we go. Okay. I had to respond to a friend. Anyway. Hello. Good squad. Glad to see you happy. He's a good boy. But yeah. So for the Wonderful Life, you can be a boy, a girl, or neither, which is great. And regardless of which one you choose, clearly you can marry whomever, which is also great. And it does look like there's going to be other candidates that you can marry. I haven't confirmed anything yet. And I'm pretty sure I've already talked about the whole, like, Marlon and Matthew thing and Muffy and Molly name change. I don't know if Rock's name is still going to be the same or not. His hair is different, though. I don't really care too much for his new bangs, but whatever. I missed the part. I want the old part, please. Thank you. But it's fine. I do like how Marlon looks, though. I will definitely say that. He looks clean. But... Monday... Okay, so he is open. It's just too early. Okay. Also, how many flowers? I'm fine. I'm good with flowers. But there is something I am curious about the game. I haven't confirmed this or not, but it just got me thinking. But in the original, you could get male and female chickens. Chickens and roosters. And I'm kind of curious if that's going to still be in this new game. Or if they're going to, like, just remove them. Because I remember there was, the reason why it was in the game is because it was, like, a cheaper way to, produce more chickens. Like, if you get a rooster and 1 chicken, you are golden for the most part because there's a high chance that that egg is going to be fertilized, and all you have to do is put it in the incubator and you get a new chicken. But, there's always a chance that it might be another rooster, and then you have to sell that rooster because you don't want any infighting because that stresses out the chickens and they don't lay eggs. And I always, as frustrating as it was, I always found that very unique and interesting. So I do hope it's still in the game. And then the other thing is the cows. So with cows, I do know is there are different types of cows you can get. You always start with the basic one, but you can always get like a really high quality cow. I think the best one was like a star cow or something. Something with star. A Joe Star. Oh. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's get rid of some of these eggs. I got too many. 69. Nice. Look at that money. I'm gonna hold on to those. Got 10 fish. You know what? Okay, I'm I'm not gonna sell them yet but I do want to, near the end, I just want to see like how many fish I catch overall. Well, I guess the status screen should tell me how many fish I caught, right? Or just like the biggest number I got. The biggest fish. I'll need to check on that, but yeah. So I'm actually really curious if they do keep in that mechanic of like gender cows and animals bowls. 30. Okay, let's go buy more. Oh. There we go. We got 80. We're good. Because like, I remember in the last time I ever played the game, the original game I should say, I was trying to get some... Well, I was... I'm struggling on speaking words. But I was trying to get that star cow bowl, basically. Because I was thinking... I'm pretty sure this would work. You could get the best bull and breed your regular cow with it, and then you'd get like cows in between. So like there's a high chance that you can breed I don't know if it would give you a star bull or a star cow, but it would give you like one of the others, I think. I get bad feeling on windy days. I'll see you later, Cloud. But yeah, I remember something about that when I was playing it last time, but I never got that far because it's so hard to make money in the game. And I really hope that this remake fixes that problem. So that's, I guess, another thing. Well, okay, so I do know you can do it. It's 100% possible to actually make money for your farm. I don't know how it's like profitable for like growing crops. Oh, it's you. Why are you always so restless? I don't know, because I see your face and I get restless. It looks delicious. My boy! We get really busy after the rainy season because everyone needs to have something repaired. You might find minerals while you're tilling soil. Rare ones can be sold for a pretty penny. You should be aware of how much you are. Okay. Yeah, I guess what I'll do, because it's not going to happen this time, because we're still pretty early in, but I think what I'll try to do is I might try to save scum when we get to the fish part, for the silverfish I should say, because the first time we can get the chance is the 14th and 15th, which is coming up soon. But if we don't get it, I could just like reset my game and try. So okay, I could save the day on the 13th, right? And then if I don't get it on the 14th, I'll just like sleep, and then if I don't get it on the 15th, I will reset the game and try again. Because it is really based off like RNG. And I do really want to get this fish. But on the other hand, if I just let the game go and keep trying to catch fish, until the 30th or the 29th and the 30th, I should say. That would be my next chance to get it. So it would be such a long period of time of waiting. So unless if you guys are okay. I mean, okay. The problem is like because I'm doing these in advance, you won't really have much word hearsay, like of like, oh no, just keep playing until you get it. Because by the time you see this episode, it's gonna be like weeks after the fact. Because right now, this is the 20th, and I think this episode should be going up around, well, not this one specifically, but... Woo! Because I think, the first one will be on the 11th, so this one should be on the 13th, I think, of October. So, yeah, it's gonna be a while, basically. And by the time you actually get to the point where I do get to that part of the game, it's probably gonna be long past the fact. So, sorry if you didn't want me to do that. It's fine, don't worry about it. Yeah, I cannot see anything other than the arrows. It's too dark to see the fish. Or the shadow, I should say, because it's not always a fish. Ooh. Oh wow, okay. I didn't think it was a big fish. I thought it was a small fish. I couldn't see. It's too dark. You know, I have a feeling that a boot factory is sunken at the bottom of this lake. I hope it will be nice out tomorrow. I mean, to be fair, I don't doubt that, considering how many boots pop up. Like, who is dropping cans and boots in this freaking lake? Seriously. There shouldn't be this many. Especially with, like, all the villagers being so kind, you would not think they would throw garbage in the lake. So it has to be somebody. But whom? Whom would do such a thing? Anyway. Again. Okay. So let's do at least 2 more days, I think. Let's see. Dang it, it's gonna be raining again. Okay. You're looking good, Squall. Doing little tricks on your own. There you go. Well, I can at least put them outside, though. Just for now. And then put them back in. Because I don't trust the weather. Yeah. But oh god, yeah, I've been itching to play Animal Parade again, but I can't do that. I can't do it. For 2 reasons. Number 1, because this is the Harvest Moon I'm gonna focus on until I complete it. And then the other reason is because of my setup. I don't have the wire close enough to be plugged into the Elgato that I have recording. So, plus like the whole Wii remote thing. Oh. I mean, okay, so technically speaking, I could play that game totally without having to worry about the sensor bar. But if I do play it, I would also want to have the second controller set up so I can I can rub people. Because I do need to. If I want to get like one of the bells that you need to get, you need to have at least I forget how many exactly you need. 1 second. 1 second. Sorry. I had to drink water. But, yeah, so, sorry, I was like, what was I even talking about? Watering door. Perfect. I just made it more squeaky. But, yeah, so basically, one of the bells to get the ending, or get the bell, you need to befriend a certain amount of people. And the best way to do that would be, you know, rubbing them. Because that's a quick way to up their friendship. I don't think I have anything there. No. Nope. So, I would definitely want to have that accessible so that I don't have to struggle as much to get that specific bell. Because I won't be giving everybody items when I play, but it'll still be a way to increase that friendship, even without them, so. Pros and cons. Pros and cons. Hello. But, I mean, I think at the distance I am, I could still probably reach the direction of pointing in to still do it without having to be like moving my sensor bar to where it's closer, so it's great here. I'm able to go fishing almost every day. Look how sad he is. I'll see you later, Cloud. Yeah, he does not want to lose his home. They love their home. Why is there a amusement park being built? I don't understand. Why would they allow that? Who bought the land to do it? Oh well. Maybe it's the actual person who's putting a bunch of junk in the lake. The criminal who sold the place. But yeah, so in the original playthrough that I was doing of Animal Parade, I'm pretty sure I was playing as a dude? I think. Cause I faintly remember putting like the word sparkle sparkle over the male candidates that I liked. Though I might have only done that to Chase, honestly. Or maybe I did to Tao, or Toby, whatever. I think his like actual name is Tao, but the dub name is Toby. Like, Chase's actual Japanese name is Chihaya. Chihaya. He's a pretty boy who likes oranges. And food in general. He's crazy about his food. But, yeah, if I do play Animal Parade, I am definitely gonna play as a girl this time. And marry Chase. Because I want him in my life. or the wizard. It's between Chase and the wizard, honestly. And Toby. But, yeah. I would be more focused on trying to get the wizard or Chase. But I might just get Chase, because I've never done that before. The only time I ever, like, succeeded in marrying anybody in the game was when I was playing as a boy and I got, Candace? Was that her name? I don't remember. The sister, the older, or wait, who's older? I forget. The blue-haired one. From the yarn shop, I said yarn shop. The tailors. Which is funny, because I was not going to originally marry her, but I ended up doing it because I don't know. I ended up, like, really liking her as I was playing. So I kind of, in a way got guilt-tripped into it, because the characters I was planning on marrying was between Kathy and Selena, I believe is her name actually. I was thinking it was Sheila, but I think it's Selena. The one from the tropical island. And yeah. I ended up not going for her because Candace was super sweet, and I was like, God dang it, now I feel like I have to marry her. And so I did. But, yeah. And that was like my own playthrough. All on my own, not recording for anything, I was just playing because I like the game a lot. Because, like I was saying in the last, or was it this episode or last episode? But yeah, Harvest Moon Animal Parade is like my #1 favorite Harvest Moon game. But Save the Homeland would be my second. Originally, it's held the spot of favorite for the longest time, but clearly that's not true anymore because Animal Parade exists. And then after that, it's kind of hard to decide because I like a lot of them, but who do I like over the other? I don't know. I guess I could say my least favorite, not counting the spin-offs that Natsume has been making themselves, because clearly those would be at the bottom no matter what. But if I had to put like a Harvest Moon that I don't like that was made by the team of actual Harvest Moon, Boku no whatever. I don't remember the full name, I'm sorry. But I guess it would be like the GBA, or not GBA. I like the GBA games. No, it was the Game Boy games. Like the old school ones. Not a big fan of those. There's like 3 of them. And I tried to get into them, but I just couldn't. But I haven't played like the old school on the Nintendo 64 or the SNES. So I don't know if those are better or worse. But whatever. I would probably put okay, so this is the opinion thing, because I didn't like it, but the island games on the DS, and, oh, what was it? Grand Bazaar. I was not a big fan of either of those games, but not because of, like, the game mechanic. Well, okay, no, it was the game mechanics, but I didn't like the freshness thing. Is my problem. I hated how like the quality and the freshness could go down. So if you wanted to like save something for like a festival to use as an ingredient, good fucking luck. Oh, you lied to me, lady. It's nice and sunny. Ugh. Okay. Let's go out. No golden eggs for me, thanks to that. Hey. But, I forgot what I was talking about. I got so distracted by the freaking weather not being raining. It's like, oh my god, really? Alright, so, yeah, basically the freshness thing, I did not like it, and I also really hated, how you can drown your cropped, or have it dry up, just because it got too much sun or too much water, because you can't control the freaking rain. Like, I really hated that. So, yeah, Islands of Happiness and the other one with island in it, Sunshine Island. I was not a big fan of either of those, but I think it was, oh my god, I just hit it. Islands of Happiness was the better of the two, I think. Because that's the one where you had like this island of animals that you could befriend, and it was just better structured. It was literally like the upgraded version of Sunshine Island, I think. It's whatever one had the ass at the end of Islands. It was the one that was good, technically. There was like pros and cons to both of them, because like in the original, you could save scum to have like a bunch of money during winter. If you catch pirate treasure. Eat a good breakfast, that's a basic. Oh, okay. See you later, Cloud. Okay, still same thing. Okay. There we go. But, yeah, so if you could catch the pirate treasure. Like, okay, so basically what was the best thing to do is, go up to the docks during winter. And then save before you start fishing. Excuse me. And then every time, like an hour in the game passes, load your save and then just keep trying until you get a actual treasure chest. And rinse and repeat until you get, like, you could technically get, a treasure chest, like, every, in-game 10 minutes. So, if you're super lucky, you can wind up with a lot of pirate treasure and just, like, get just a bunch of money. But in the upgraded version, you couldn't do that. they made it impossible for you to do that. Because what you had to do was, literally up your skill of fishing to even attempt that. Because they locked it. They locked the ability of catching those rare items based off your skill level. So that was a downgrade there, but I understood why they did it. It still sucked. Because I liked making money. And I also liked the Wonder... what were they? Wonder Stones? Like, they were these different colored stones that you can collect and equip to your tools. And it would, like, expand their range of use, basically. Like, for the watering can, like, certain ones would, like, extend the range, while others would, lower the stamina, I think it was. And then others that would give it, like, harder hitting power, like the hammer and the axe. Hammer and axe. So, whoop. I always found that to be interesting. So, I did not hate that. But yeah, it's just gardening and watering plants and sun and freshness, quality, and all that. I hated that so much. So, those would technically be my least favorite of the Harvest Moon games. Made by the actual team of Harvest Moon. And not Natsume's, whatever the fuck that team is. So. I'm trying to think, is there any others? Because, I don't know if there's any other game of Harvest Moon that I didn't really like, other than the ones I mentioned, for the specific reason I mentioned. Because A New Beginning I really enjoyed, even though it does start kind of slow, but so does Story of Seasons. Just Story of Seasons, like there's no extra title to it, because it was the first one that they did without the title of Harvest Moon. Oh yeah, because the New Beginning was actually a Harvest Moon game, not Story of Seasons. But it had the art style of Story of Seasons, so that's what I was thinking it was, but whatever. Don't worry about it. But, yeah, so Story of Seasons, the first one, I did enjoy a lot. There's things like, okay, if I had any like complaints with it, it would just be not having access to all the characters at once. You had to like literally build the town up, and unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to put like all the villagers in one area. You'd have to go to the next area and have to travel all the way over there just to do and talk to them, because you couldn't put them on the main map. But I mean, I like the idea of it, but I just wish it didn't take so long to get from one place to the other. Okay, cool. It's this freaking sun every time, man. The sun hates me in this game.
It's kind of funny, but no. Stop it.
There's a lot of blue things in this game. Blue butterfly, blue bird, blue fishing rod for the silver fish. I'm trying to like think if there's like anything else, but yeah, well, okay. Yeah, because like Story of Seasons, just Story of Seasons specifically, did also start, it had a slow start as well. But okay. The only thing I can like compare Harvest Moon: A New Beginning and Story of Seasons that I also had a complaint with both of them is okay. So basically, when you would get like a lot of crops to do, it's so easy to like overestimate your free time to the point that you end up like getting too many things at once, and you start planning a lot of things at once, and then you have a lot of animals at once, and so your free time to just like go around and talk to people decreases, and you're like, oh god, I have no time to do anything, and it just becomes like overwhelming. But other than that, if you manage your time well, you probably won't have a problem. But I did. Oh boy, did I have a problem. So, uh-oh. You got mad at me. Squall is mad. I'm sorry. It's because I woke him up. What time is it? Oh well. Don't worry about it. But yeah, those two games, I did get a little stressed playing them near the ending half of the first year. Because it really does give you like way too much, which is both great and bad if you're like me. Let's see. You know what? One more day. We should be fine. Alright. Beautiful summer. There's 0 chance of rain. Okay. Alright, so we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more days before we have to do the thing to get that silverfish. I mean, I could just say, you know, whatever. Don't want to do that. And try to do it the old-fashioned way. Let RNG give me a chance. But, yeah, I'll decide. because I kind of want to try to get to the other seasons. So maybe I won't do that actually. I don't know. I'll decide when I get there. Because okay, so the reason why I'm conflicted on it is because, like, on one hand, I do want to get to the next ending. So I do want to get that fish ASAP. But at the same time, it's like, I kind of want to get to fall and winter. Because I've never gotten to winter before. And I think it'd be kind of cool to be able to do that. But on the other hand, I don't want to. It's so conflicting. You guys, send help. Also, how many flowers do I have? 62. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't really looking. I was looking at my fruit and eggs. Because the fruit and eggs go up way faster than the flowers tend to. Hell. Oh, but, so, we're okay. As I complained about, like, the last two games, I will say, though, A Story of Seasons, Trio of Towns, that game is, oh god, I love that game so much. Like, while it does kind of have the same, starting point, where it does start a little slow, and it does limit you on what you can access, unlike the other games, where you can kind of get them early, based off how you play, or if you have, like, online. You could, like, trade eggs, and get, like, a Selkie egg, a Selkie chicken, ASAP. But I do really like Trio of Towns, because it's such a unique game, and also I really like, what's his name? Ludus? I think it was? He was my favorite. I didn't really care for most of the girls, though, except for that one. I forget her name. She was the, she works at a cafe with her father. She's super sweet, and, she's a little server. I liked her a lot. But I preferred Ludus over all of them, because he's such a sweetie. But you had to make friends with the twins to even get an attempt with him, which I was not a big fan of them so much, but, you know, I had to. It was part of the request. To win his heart is by befriending his friends. Which is like, that's fine. I wanna, but I will. Oh, it's you. Why are you always so restless? But, yeah, so I just remember really liking him, and how, even when, like, it increases for more things you can do, because, like, you start with, like, a little bit of land. So I think that kind of helped. Having less land to work with definitely did help with my issue regarding, like, overworking myself with too many animals, too many barns, too many coops, too many plots of land to grow crops. So that would definitely help balance it out for me. It does. There's a point where it does open up, and you can get more, obviously, but it wasn't as bad, so I was fine with it. This is probably why that's one of my favorite Story of Seasons games, for the new generation, I guess. Not the remakes, like Story of Season Friends of Mineral Town, because I really do like that one too. But if I'm not counting it as, like, one of the new games, Trio of Towns was definitely my favorite of the time. Because, I mean, okay, so the other game that came out after that was Pioneer of Olive Village. Or, no, it wasn't village, it was town. Olive Town. Because the acronym is POOT. P-O-O-T. But, yeah. It's fine. There you are. You know what? Katie looks like a squirrel. when she's working. I bet she'll get mad at me if I told her that. Okay. What are you, a child? He kind of is. How old is he? Well, we'll find out when we beat the game. We'll get his actual age. Oh god, I gotta make jam. Okay, guys, remind me. I need to make jam when we get back. Okay, let's try to get some fish, and then we'll call this episode after making some jam. But, yeah, so... Oh yeah, so for Pioneer of Olive Town, that one is okay. I'm not that crazy about that one, honestly. It's definitely more like Stardew Valley, I would have to say, and I kind of don't like Stardew Valley that much anymore. Because of the same issues I have with like Story of Season and Harvest Moon: A New Beginning. Where like it gives you like so much that I get like just overwhelmed, and I just don't like playing it after a point. Because it's just too much micromanagement. And I'm just like, nah, I'm good. But, that's not to say I don't like Stardew Valley, or any of those two games I mentioned. Because I still do like them. It just... I wish they were a little bit better, a little bit more polished. Like, one thing I really hate about Stardew Valley is the mining, as well as the fighting. I hated fighting in that game. I'd rather play Rune Factory, you know? Rune Factory is way better. And, like, there's actually a point of fighting. Because you could also, like, befriend monsters and... Yeah. You know what it is. But, did I enjoy my time with Stardew Valley? Of course. I got pretty far in it, actually. Let's see. I got married to, I don't even remember her name now. But I got married to the daughter of the carpenter shop. The scientist one. Because I like the nerds, okay? When I was playing it on the PlayStation 4, I was actually aiming for Alex. I think that's his name. The jock. And then when I played on the Switch, I aimed for the lady instead. And I actually did get married in the Switch version. So there you go. But I completed the what was it called? It wasn't a museum. The building. I completed all the tasks, and I unlocked a another area where I can mine and fight harder monsters, and that's where I stopped. Is after that. So I don't know if you can have kids in that game, but I didn't have any. If you can, I just got married and did that. So I mean, I got pretty far, and you can't accuse me of not playing my worth of the game, because I played a lot of hours in that game. So I just got tired of it at one point. It's like when people keep praising it over like Rune Factory or Harvest Moon, I kind of like, what games have you played? Because I don't know, to me Stardew Valley is not as good as people say. Because I prefer this game that I'm currently playing way over it. Like, it has more replayable value to me. But it's fine. To each their own, you know? Because I would also rather play Animal Parade over Stardew Valley. Now, would I rather play Mineral Town over Stardew Valley? That was kind of like more 50-50. It really depends. because I do like, you want to say the wrong one, Mineral Town. Friends of Mineral Town. But there are days where like, I don't want to play it, you know? There's just like, I don't know, there's some Harvest Moon games where I'm just like, as much as I love them, I don't always want to play them. Story of Seasons, Trio of Town is definitely one I like to play a lot, if I can, if I have free time, 100%. Save the Homeland, 100%. I love playing this one so much. Animal Parade, yes. You know? Usually my favorites are the ones I would love to replay over and over and over again if I can. I don't always have the time for it, clearly, but I like to make the time for it. And this is definitely giving me the excuse to do so, so thank you guys for letting me play this game.
It makes me happy. I love this game.
And hopefully I'll be able to do with Animal Parade. But not Trio Tranquility, because that one I'm not a big fan of. It's actually funny. Tree of Tranquility, I played it back in the day, and I remember really liking it, but then when I tried to play it again, because I just came off of playing Animal Parade, the controls are so different, and I could not get into it, and I had no idea what I did last. I was like, I don't know anything that I did, it feels like a fever dream. So, yeah, it was weird. There we go, 32. Alright, so I guess that's going to be it for now. Until next time, guys, we will play more. Oh, wait. Before I do that, let's see. Is that how many fish I've caught? 13? Or is it 73? Is that a... No, that's a 7. Because that's a 1. 21.6. So, I've caught 73 fish? Is that right? Let me do the math real quick. Hold on. And plus 2. Oh, yeah, and then we also did throw one out. So, yeah, it's 73. Okay, wow. So, we do have an exact number of how many fish we've caught. Which is 73. Cool. Anyway, in the meantime, we will play this again. And hopefully in this last stretch, it's going to be 4 more days. And then we have the first chance to get the silverfish. So, in the next episode, we'll definitely be trying to do that. So, yeah. Until then, guys. Goodbye.